going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got the MN99 SA on the bench for you here today, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be showing you how to do some budget mods that are quick and easy to do. I'm noticing a lot of guys are coming into the hobby picking up these MN crawlers and asking the question, hey, what are some mods I can do to this right away? And I'm going to show you a couple of those mods right now. So, first mod you can do, this is bone stock, by the way. I haven't done any upgrades to this. Actually just ran it about a week ago for my first test run with it. Had a great time with it. You can check out the card above if you want to see this in action. Alright guys, first mod we're going to do here is to the suspension to our MN crawler. Right out of the box is not too bad. Good flex, nice shock travel, but over a little bit of time here you're going to notice that's not going to be nearly as good as it is right now. We need to stiffen up those shocks a bit. It's not hard, very easy. You don't need very many tools. A screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, take the wheels and the shocks off. A pair of side cutters, and just 4 spring-loaded pens. We're going to salvage the springs out of those pens and we're going to actually put them inside the shocks to stiffen it up a little bit. So let's get the wheels off and then we'll be right back and start doing this mod. Shocks are exposed here. These are your typical friction style shocks with the red spring that come in most MN crawlers. We're going to pull a shock off, show you how to do this mod, and then I'll do the rest of them. So 2 screws, one in the top, one in the bottom. That will release your shock. And then all you do is quarter turn. Quarter turn, there you go, it'll pull apart. I've already taken the springs out of the pens. So what I usually do is use about 3/4 of that spring. Just like that, I cut it. We're going to put the shock right back together. Drop the spring into the shock, put your shock spring over, back in like that, quarter turn, and that's it. That's all there is to it, and we just reassemble from there. Pretty easy, huh? And with that mod, you're going to notice a big difference from stock. It's going to be a lot better. Several people do this mod, and several people recommend this mod. Put that back together like that, top screw, bottom screw. And we'll see if we can show you the difference. So, this is their pen spring right there. It's hard to show you guys, but I can definitely feel the difference. So I'm going to do that to the other 3 shocks, and then we'll be back and we're going to show you the next mod after that. We're all done with the shock mod now. Nothing difficult about that. Very easy mod, putting those pen springs into the shocks. I used about 5/8 of an inch in length. Worked out perfect for me. It's exactly where I want it. Now the next mod. Low center of gravity is very important in crawlers. When you're going up an incline, going over obstacles, you want to keep those wheels planted down to the ground. And the stock setup here, at least on the MN99 SA, is not too bad, but if you have a full canopy model like my MN90 here, with the full canopy light bar, it's a little top heavy. It does tip over a little easier. And if you have like an MN40 like this thing is just total top heavy. The wheel weight's definitely helped on it, but it has so much weight on the top, any little obstacle wants to make this thing flip over. So this one was a definite candidate for wheel weights. We'll show you how I do them here. It's not difficult at all. You don't need very much gear to do it. You need solder. I use about 30 inches of length of solder. I've already pre-done my first 3 wheels. I'm going to turn the scale on here. So with the 30 inches of solder, zero that out, I'm getting about 77 grams of weight there. Now a stock wheel is 33 grams. So you're just over 40 grams of extra weight in each wheel with the 30 inches of solder. Alright guys, so here's how it's done. First thing, just pop the tire off here. Very easy. You're going to take your solder, put a little bend in it like that. Before I get to that though, we're going to take a little bit of electrical tape here. Cut a little length there like that. Put the solder over top. And then we're going to tape it down. The tape is just to kind of hold it in place because we're going to be wrapping it around with some tension. The tape's on, and now we're just going to start wrapping it around as tight as you can. Sorry, it's a little difficult to show on camera here, but I am pulling it as tight as I can as I'm going around, trying to keep those coils nice and tight. It gets to a point where it won't go anymore. You're just going to continue wrapping back over top of itself. I find 30 inches is a good length and a good amount of weight on there. Okay, to get to that point, you're just going to shove it in there like that. Nice and tight. Oops. Nice and tight like that, guys. Then you're going to take your tape again and you're going to go over top of that. And you're going to really stretch that tape over top. The tighter you stretch it, the better it holds. There we go. That's it. Now we got to put the rim back onto the tire there. Get that wheel back on. So you need some, I use this little super glue pack here. That's dollar store. A little dollar pack. I believe you get 4 of them in there. I've got 3 left here. I think there's one. Yeah, there's one I've already started using. So we'll get that out. And I start with the front. And just let it flow in there. It's going to flow around. And once you have it all the way around flowing, there we go. I put the wheel over, and then I make sure I get that front set in where it needs to be. Don't worry about what the back's doing, just get that front where it needs to be. It doesn't take long for that to set. And there we go. You can just leave that back loose like that. And just give it about 30 seconds. If you have a little excess, you can wipe it off with a rag, not a big deal. Kind of just make sure everything's seated properly. Now what I do is I kind of just compress it. Almost flip it inside out. Hold it with one hand like that, and then we do the same thing into the back channel where the tire seats. And there we go. I've got it all the way around now. And then you're going to pinch the tire, kind of just pinch it and pull it up over top into place. There you go. That tire is glued now. Weight is in that wheel. I've got all 4 done now. I'm going to clean up a bit here. We're going to get the tires back onto my MN99 SA here, and we'll take it outside for a quick test run and have some fun with it. Alright guys, well that was a couple budget mods you can do to your MN crawlers. We did them to the 99 SA. There's other upgrades you may want to consider. We still have the plastic drive shafts in here. We may want to upgrade those to metal. I have metal drive shafts in both these. I upgraded the MN40 and the MN90 here to metal gears. 99 SA already has metal gears in it. I've got upgraded electronics. We're running DumboRC X6 system in there, so we're running this X6 transmitter to control both these. I'll leave links in the description, guys, if you want to check out those for yourself. If you guys want to pick up either one of these crawlers, I'll have links to those as well in the description. Anyways, guys, we're going to leave it at that for right now. We're going to take the 99 SA outside, have some fun with it. If you like this video, make sure you get a big thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate hit that subscribe button before you head out. And remember, don't be a stranger. We'll see you on the next one. See ya!